Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully we are now live for Sunday's live stream. We're doing a little bit of Arena and Chill, boys. I've just got back from a mental weekend, man. Just been in Bournemouth. If you saw yesterday on Instagram, it was just the weirdest story ever. We went to this event called Dinghy Day, which is essentially, you get in a river, and you have inflatable dinghies. Most people have paddling pools, and you just get really, really drunk for the entirety of the day. And it's a pretty damn good time, boys. But I'm paying for it today, man. We were drinking from yesterday, from like 9 a.m. in the morning, all the way till like 2 a.m. in the evening, boys. Your boy is hanging a little bit today, but he's still here live streaming, grinding out some gold. But what is up, Hench, Matthew, Adik Jackson, Santiago, Super, Hugh, Jacob, Here, King, Matthias, Benedict, White, and so many other people, man. Chat is incredibly lit today. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend, boys, and that you're having a good Sunday. Hope you're all feeling pretty dandy today. Yo, what's up, Jack the Gamer? Dude, thank you very much, man. Glad you've hopefully been enjoying some of the other wonderful content that we have in this channel. Hey, what's up, Brendan? Dude, nothing too bad, man. Nothing too bad. We are just having a very, very chill Sunday. Just going to do this live stream. We're going to live stream till the arenas end, probably. Just grinding out arena. And then, what is that? I'm going out for dinner with my dad because it's Father's Day. And then we are going to go see Jurassic Park. The new one, man. Jurassic Park, what is it? The Fallen World, which I have rock bottom expectations for, man. If it's mildly entertaining, I will be happy, but I just have, yeah, really, really minimal expectations for it, because it doesn't see, you know, it looks okay, but I'm just not that fussed. But, what is it? My dad wants to go see it, man. He loves the Jurassic Park movies. He loves a few dinosaurs. So, yeah, we're going out, man. It should be a pretty good time, though. I like a little bit of Chris Pratt as well, so hopefully Chris Pratt is going to swing that movie back for me, and it's also got a little bit of Jeff Goldblum in as well. Oh, mate, I've got time for Jeff Goldblum, so yeah, we'll see how it is, boys. Am I grinding just for golf? Yes, I am grinding just for gold, my friend. Yo, any surprise calls? Wishing you happy Father's Day? Not this year, mate. Again, 23, mate. Still managed to avoid the Father's Day calls so far, so we ain't doing too bad, man. Just, you know, casually avoiding any sort of responsibility. Good times, mate. Good times. No, I'm not ready to be a dad. Not for another, you know, somewhere between like 15 to 45 years. I think I'll be ready for fatherhood. But then again, man, I don't know, because it's 23 now, and, you know, when I was like 7, I was like, wow, I'm going to be such a grown-up at 21, and here I am, 23 years old, playing video games in my parents' garden for money. So, hey, boys, life is just a massive clown fiesta. You have no idea how it's going to turn out, but just fucking wing it. That's pretty much it. Yo, what's up, game? I hope you're doing well. Oh, man, congratulations on 3-star Black Panther Civil War there, Razor. That's okay, I guess, mate. Just got a 4-star Nightcrawler and a 4-star Sentry. Any tips for Sentry? Really, Sentry relies on building up the combo and stacking reality warp charges if you want the big damage there. And that's the only thing he really has going for him, and that's not, you know, the hugest thing in the world in comparison to other science characters. So yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say, unless Sentry's one of your very, very first characters, I don't think there's too much point in leveling him up as a 4-star, if I'm honest. But anyway, let's go for the next 3-star match, man. What's that? Oh, Kansai. Frank clearly knows nothing about my life outside of Marvel Contest of Champions if he's saying something like that. My goodness. Yo, what is up, my man Matthias? Dude, thank you so much. That is such a big super chat to chuck down for the first one of the day. $14. Man, Matthias, I really do appreciate it, my dude. Mad love, and let's get you up there quickly as our blubberiest whale of the day. Man, dude, Matthias, mad love, mate, mad love. Got a 3-star How the Duck. Oh, Jack the Gamer, you are a lucky boy. But if you check out, actually, what is it, this month's 3-star Master Mode Challenge? We actually did the final, like, gold pool just using a 3-star Howard the Duck. So that was quite fun, mate. A little bit of quality Howard the Duck gameplay out there. And Howard, he can be alright sometimes, you know? If you get those Fury stacks, if you get him really angry, mate, he'll start mashing out that damage. But yeah, it's nothing nothing too great even in that scenario. Not super reliable, but it's all right. It's all right. He's just, you know, a duck in a mech suit, mate. Just trying to live his best life. But he always seems a little bit sad, mate. What is the backstory, man? Why is Howard so sad? Because like, after every match he wins, he does look like borderline depressed, mate. He looks like, you know, he's just come back from the club. He's been, you know, on the beers all night. He's tried to talk to a few girls, more than a few, maybe. He's approached like 10 girls, and they've all gone, fuck off, mate. And he's just sitting at home, mate. He's super, super unhappy, despite the fact that he's just won a match, mate. Man, he should be absolutely buzzing. Should be proper happy about that. But nah, he's just upset, man. Upset. It's not going his way. His mech suit keeps on breaking. How would I say Taskmaster is? Oh, mate, I really like Taskmaster. There was actually a really good video posted on Reddit. I'm not too sure if it was uploaded to YouTube as well. Of like a rank 5 5-star Taskmaster versus Hulk in Realm of Legends. And I think Taskmaster got him down in something like 96, 97 hits. That was a pretty impressive kill. But there's a very interesting and odd way to play Taskmaster. So he's a character you really need to get used to, but once you do, he's got so much utility. You've got an armor break, you have very aggressively stacking debuff resistance, you have ability accuracy reduction, you've increased block. So he's, I think they did quite a good job with Taskmaster of kind of making him an interesting, like, Swiss Army knife champion. So yeah, I like Taskmaster, man. I've always referred to Taskmaster since the beginning as like a better version of Captain America World War II back in the day. But he's kind of like Captain America World War II and Black Widow combined with a lot more complexity as well. Kind of like that, man. Yo, Rip93 Ford, happy Father's Day, and I'm sure a legend like you has a child out there somewhere. You know, there's probably a few knocking about, mate, but luckily they don't know my address or my phone number, so it's Gucci, mate. It's all a good time. Yo, what's up, my dude? How's it going? Yo, hoy, hope you're doing well today, mate. Pleasure to see you on the live stream. Right, boys, we better get this grind on, mate. We need to pick up the pace a little bit if we want to get somewhere. Alright, let's go for a little bit of Civil Warrior here. Is Hood any good? Oh, mate, Hood's a very fun character. Utility, very, very nice on the utility. And also quite good for fighting, like, fights that have, like, random unstoppable. Especially with that Fate Seal. Can be quite good for gold pool this month. And quite good for fighting Medusas if you're quite quick. There's just a lot of interesting little things Hood can do. So yeah, I like Hood, man. I might do a video on Hood soon. Because, yeah, he could use a little bit more love, man. If I got a 5-star Hood, definitely do a video on him. But ain't too bad. Hey, what's up, my man Chris? Dude, hope you're doing well today. And also, Rip93 dude, thank you very much for the super chat, man. I massively appreciate it. If I didn't get around to saying that earlier, man, it's great to see you on the stream today. But yeah, I ain't been too bad, Chris. Just been away this weekend, man. There's 8 of us. We got like a massive Airbnb house in Bournemouth. And we just like went for an all-day session yesterday at this thing called Dinghy Day, which, yeah, we all got drunk and then went on a load of dinghies in a river. It was a great time, mate. Very, very good fun. But oh, mate, I'm done today. I'm done. I just want to sit down on a cup of tea, mate. chat some rubbish, grind some arena, watch a movie. It's gonna be a good time. Yo, what's up, Stan Lee? Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you very much, James. Mad love to the Philippines as well, my dude. Who's better, Goldpool or Hyperion? Definitely Hyperion out of those two characters. Like, Goldpool isn't meant to be a good champion. He's meant to be a trophy character. But he's still, like, not the worst character out there. Probably falls somewhere in amazing in terms of my tier list. What's that? Subsea, and I'm mentally preparing myself to slave away for the next 3 days. That Deadpool is calling my name. I want to be able to eat all of the hits to the face. Oh, bro. Well, best of luck, man. Best of luck. I'm sure that Deadpool grind is going to be very, very fun. It's not quite as bad as a 5-star featured one. Can you use 5-star champions in that Deadpool arena? No, that might be quite a stupid question, but I haven't even checked for myself yet. But yeah, mate, you're gonna have a fun time with that grind. I'm almost certain of it. Right, let's actually go for some low tier 4 stars now, because I also need to get the first milestone in the 3-star arena. So let's just get in some free 30s there. And then I think after this we can go straight to the 550s, because again the goal is only to get past the golden milestones in three different arenas. What? Oh, Stan Lee, that's my good friend Emma, who is what is it? Going out with my friend Charles. Like, she's a really, really good friend of mine, man. Top gal. I rate her, man. She's a great time. But yeah, what was it? It was me, my friend Charles, my friend Ryan. It was like 3 other couples and me and my boy Ryan. And, you know, I'm seeing this girl at the moment, and Ryan's seeing this other girl. But both the ladies that we're seeing had other stuff to do this weekend, like work. So, yeah, I ain't seeing the girl that I'm seeing until later this evening, right after the cinema. But I'm very much looking forward to it, mate. I haven't seen her in quite a few days, mate. So I'm looking forward to having a bit of a catch up. Right, let's try and get a parry in the Drax. No, it's not gonna happen. There we go. Sword, mate. Sword. Oh, my goodness. Only 3 and 4 stars. Okay, yeah, I can understand how that is a massive slog then. My goodness. Yeah, that's super annoying. Well, best of luck, boys. Best of luck. Yeah, I'm definitely not grinding out classic Deadpool then, man. Like, that's a trophy. I just don't feel the need for it, man. It just sit in my inventory forever. Don't really do much. You know, the next wave is eventually coming, man. I really do hope that they make some good efforts. Like, after this new 6-star change, you know, there are going to be 6-star champions flooding in. I want to see more 6-star stuff, man. I just want to start expanding that collection a little bit more. But I'm still super hyped for what is it, just over 48 hours. I'm going to open one of the featured crystals live. I want to be the first person in the entire world to pay 15,000 6-star shards for a Deadpool X-Force. Just be that incredibly lucky boy. You know it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. And you want to be there to see it happen live, because I'm sure there's going to be a great reaction to saving for a few months and paying 15,000 shards for a Deadpool X-Force. I'm buzzing, mate. Right. Seatin, what better rank 5 Iron Man Infinity War or rank 3 Rocket Raccoon? Probably the Iron Man Infinity War to rank 5, I would say, my dude. Just because Rocket Raccoon, like, he doesn't really do much. Like, there's not much of a need for him. Because there are characters that can do everything Rocket Raccoon can do, and a lot more. Like, a character like Stark and Aunt Spider-Man just puts Rocket Raccoon in comparatively in the bin, mate. 3-star Gamora worth rank 4? Definitely not, man. Gamora's a rubbish character. Well, she's not rubbish. The problem is Gamora, the only thing she was built for was damage, like, very, very early on in the game, when, like, generally, like, top damage was, like, much lower. And nowadays, man, she just doesn't even come close to keeping up. Like, I would say that Medusa and Hyperion maybe do about 5 to 10 times the damage in their right scenarios than a Gamora. So yeah, Gamora's just completely worthless, mate. But have a look. Best Champions, May 2018. Give it a cheeky Google. You'll be able to find my tier list. Hey, what's up, Ricochet, man? Glad you're enjoying it, my dude. I saw the recovery is not working properly. Example, armor break only recovers 5 health or other debuffs. Is it happening to you also? I don't know what mastery you're talking about there exactly, Cosmin. I'm going to assume you're talking about the willpower mastery instead of recovery? Or do you mean, yeah, that's what I assume you're talking about if you're talking about regeneration linked to debuffs there. And I wouldn't have no idea, mate, because I don't run willpower in any of my builds. Started a new account. Any tips for quick growing? Oh, Branko, mate, you have to have a look at the 15 tips for beginners, mate. Oh, mate, those words just weren't coming out there. But yeah, definitely check out that video, my dudes. But it's essentially like, get ahead of the game, man. Farm arena, don't stop farming arena, and never stop farming arena. But if you want like a really big progression on a brand new account, you just got to spam arena. But I'm not too sure why you start a new account, if I'm honest, Branko. You've already got quite a hefty main account, or one that you've been getting on with quite a bit. So I don't think, until you get, you know, everything done on a main account, man, there's really not too much point having a second account. Unless you're already kind of like mid-tier, YouTuber, you spend a lot of time in your parents' garden, you need like an additional series to do on the channel, and then like a second account is worth starting for a free-to-play series. But outside of that, there's just not much point having a second account. Oh, thanks, Pranks. Appreciate it, mate. Please, can I be moderator, I beg? Well, considering you couldn't even spell the word be, I'm going to have to say that's a no, Jack, unfortunately. I'm begging for moderator, mate. It's just going to make me less likely to give you moderator. Seatin, do I study math or keep watching the stream? Well, I can tell you the answer that's in my interest, and that's you keep watching the stream. But, dude, you do whatever you want to do, mate. You can, you know, I can teach you a little bit of maths here. Like, we can count to 5 on this combo. There we go. Look. Oh, actually, no, it's 6. It's 6! Oh, my gosh. Maybe you aren't going to learn any math. Maybe watching this stream actually might do the opposite, man. Because Phoenix actually has a 6 combo. How do I think about Punisher 2099? Oh, he's alright, mate. He's got a good bit of utility on him. Fun animations as well. He's not too bad. I haven't touched Arena all week. Lucky you, maybe. You should definitely get in the pool while you can. Just get up to the 3rd milestone in every arena, because there's a lot of gold to be gained from it for relatively minimal effort. So yeah, it's worth the time to rush it quickly, and also allows more people to cop a 4-star Taskmaster. If we're talking about the 4-star basic one, but yeah, mate, just getting as many arenas up to the 3rd milestone as you possibly can. Yo, what's up, what the? Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you very much, Justin. Appreciate that, mate. Man of incredibly kind words there. Yo, good morrow there, Trixie. I don't get many good morrows, so I'll appreciate that one. Why did I stop recording Clash Royale? Just curious. I mean, that was a very, very long time ago, mate. You were talking like 18 months ago. Maybe even a little bit longer than that. I wasn't that fussed, man. Like, Clash Royale was a really weird one for me, playing that game, because I went crazy on that game. Like, I played it so much for about 2 or 3 days, and then I just didn't care about it at all after that. But during the first 2 days, man, I was hooked. I was like really, really into it. And then after that, I just got a little bit bored. So, yeah, it didn't really sustain my interest for long enough. It just felt it got a bit too samey, a bit too quick. But yeah, I'm not too sure, man. Right, let's fire that off. Shock this boy right here. Oh, do I not get the, Oh, yeah, I do. Awesome. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Is 4-star Dr. Octopus worth rank 4? Depends on the other characters, really, that are in the decision-making process there. I'd say he's near the top. I've really, really valued Dr. Octopus as a good character to take up. But, yeah, it depends. If you got, like, a Stark and Spider-Man, that might be a better option, comparatively speaking. But, yeah, it depends. Hey, play Minecraft. Oh, it's not going to happen, mate. Nice try, though. Iron Man Infinity War 4-star. Oh, my gosh. He ain't too bad, mate. He ain't too bad. Going for that 6-star, though. That 6-star's happening. Well, it's probably going to be a 6-star Deadpool X-Force, but it could happen on Tuesday. What's that? Oh... yeah, I heard about all of that, Hector. Like, I'm not involved with, like, ISO A or ISO B, aside from the fact that we have, like, a bit of a chat lobby going on. But again, mate, I'm too busy to be involved in all that chat and all that drama. So, yeah, I'd rather stay out of it, to be honest, mate. Like, I'm a filthy casual. I don't really care what's going on at the top. Dear Seatin, do you do account reviews at all? Do I do account reviews? Well, not really. Yeah, I don't really have a format which I do account reviews in. But, like, if people come up to me in meetups and stuff, I'll review their account right there and then. If they hand me their roster, I'll have a look at it and I'll tell them. I'll be like, oh, mate, you've made some good rank up decisions here. That's one of the things. Just at every MCOC meetup, man, everybody's whipping out their rosters. Show me their beefiest boys. So, yeah. I'll do a roster review if you come up to me in person, mate. Show me your roster. And if you ever spot me spot me knocking about anywhere, like, just know that you can whip your roster and come out to me at any time, boys. And I'll give you some rank up advice. If you see me out in the wild, like, that is definitely a service that is always on offer, mate. Even if it's like, you know, 2 AM at the club, you see I'm waived, like, you can bring over the roster. You probably won't get some great advice then, but, you know, there'll be some bumbling going on. I'm alright there, Bosku. You're right there, Kevin. Hope you're doing well, mate. How was 5-star Proxima? Oh, not too bad if you can get her awakened, mate. Pretty good for some of the longer fights, and also very good for the utility of being able to parry all of the time. Oh, that's very useful in certain matchups like Infinity War, Iron Man, and Yondu, just to make him a little bit easier. So yeah, Proxima certainly has her uses, but I think there's one YouTuber, because I only have the 3-star Proxima Midnight, so I haven't played her too much, but I think he's called the Dark Zodiac, and he is like a 5-star Proxima Midnight, a rank 4. If you want to see some gameplay, just plug that into YouTube, and hopefully his channel should appear. Right, let's go for this arena as well. Is this the one where you get to 650k? Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it is that one. Just want to make sure it's 650k for the gold. Right, lads, let's get it done. Thank you very much, Dankos. What are my thoughts on Unawakened 5-star Gladiator Hulk? Mate, I love Gladiator Hulk. I think I did some, I've got a few videos and reviews on him from a couple of months ago. So if you want my kind of fresh thoughts after playing the character, definitely check out those. They should be quite useful. But yeah, I really like Gladiator Hulk, man. I think he's a super good addition to the game just because he has a very, like, simple Unawakened counter to some of the worst matchups in the game. So, I really do like his face me mechanic. I think that's super valuable in the right scenario. What kind of music am I hooked in at the moment? Oh, mate, all sorts. It's mainly like drum and bass and grime and EDM at the moment. Just all sorts of incredibly hectic stuff. But it's good fun, man. It's good fun. Yo, what is up, Sirio, man? Hope you're doing well. 4-star Electra worth ranking up. There are better characters than Electra in the game, but she's not too bad. Yo, what's up, Jimmy? Hope you're doing well, mate. When is the next best champion tier list coming out? It's going to be coming out after the release of Massacre. Then I'm going to update it. And probably also the Defender one as well, because I wanted to wait and see for Domino. But I don't know, I'm also curious to see Massacre on Alliance War Defense, because he has a lot of block penetration. So yeah, I feel like, you know, you can still get around that by, like, what is it? It's kind of going to be like a bit like fighting a Yondu. Just got to get those good intercepts going on, but he might be quite an annoying Alliance War Defender. I don't know. I want to see both of those characters in action, and then I'll update both the offense and the defense tier list. But it's been interesting watching all the Infinity War Iron Man stuff on defense. People just trying to place him all over the place to get those kills, mate. It's mainly node, what is it, 38, and also the Spike node. I think there's some of those popular placements for him at the moment. But yeah, I'm interested to see, ladies and gentlemen, if you have faced an Infinity War Iron Man. Oh, a little Sentry versus Void matchup there. Oi, 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 not too bad. Was it Ant-Man versus Yellow Jacket? Oh my god, it was! It was Ant-Man versus Yellow Jacket, and then Sentry versus Void. My goodness. Man, we've had some cinematic matchups. Who's going to win this war? I don't know the war we're playing at the moment. It's super, super tight. I think we're a little bit behind. So yeah, we're going to have to see, mate. Depends what war you're referring to. Is Taskmaster great? He's super good when he's awakened, man. Oh, I like Joji, man. Nah, Joji's very, very chill. But I do... What was that? I do prefer, like, just in comparison, the Filthy Frank stuff, like Pink Season, was just one of my favorite albums, because it was just so... Oh, man, that album was just so, I don't know, it was just so ridiculous, mate. So ridiculous. But not kind of like the ridiculous, like the kind of like literal ridiculous, man. You just listen to every single song and you'd be like, what the fuck am I listening to, mate? But I quite like that as well. It's a good time, man. But I don't mind a little bit of Joshi. It's good for the right chill mood. Oh, Hobbit Crom, what a beast, mate. Congratulations on getting that Infinity War Iron Man down. Oh, 100% Hector. Yeah, I've seen some awesome awesome kills. Void is putting in work against that Infinity War Iron Man on 38. You've just got to play very, very aggressively. And in order to get him down, especially if it's a 5-star rank 4 or 5-star rank 5 one, be beefed up, man. Duke Dr. Octopus for Realm of Legends Wolverine. Yeah, it'll work, mate. It'll work. What's the progression path for somebody who can do Heroic Monthly Event? Shadow, type in the progression path 2018, mate. And there you go. You've got it all laid out from Act 1 to 100% Labyrinth of Legends. It's all exactly the same recommended. But there's a lot of stuff we talk about there. 5-star Hela or 5-star Angela to rank 3. Damn, Jacob. I'd say it's a little bit of a case of personal preference. I think I'd maybe go for the Angela over Hela. Because, like, I'm not the biggest Hela fan, personally. Just because she takes, like, so long to get into a lot of her matchups to get the really, really juicy damage. But I don't know, if you got patience, man, there are some people that really, really like Hela. So, yeah, it's a bit of a tough one, man. I'll maybe go for Angela or save your resources for, you know, either a Medusa, Hyperion, or Proxima Midnight or Corvus, because I think all those characters are a little bit better. But yeah, depends what you're after, mate. Right, let's chuck in a little 5 combo here. Special 1. Are we going to have to dodge this? Ooh, not too bad. Oh, mate, Iceman Special 2 feels very satisfying to get that dodge in there. Yo, what's up, Ricardo, man? Hope you're doing well today. How good a 5-star MODOK for the first rank 4? It's okay, or wait for better. I probably wouldn't take MODOK to rank 4 as a character to play. Maybe, you know, there's like the maybe for Alliance War Defense, but at the same time, like, MODOK isn't too bad to fight on Alliance War Defense, because anybody with a blade will just cut through him so incredibly quickly. So yeah, I wouldn't really take MODOK up to rank 4. And one of the biggest downsides to actually playing MODOK is his block proficiency is so terrible. So he takes so much block damage while playing the character. So he's not really good for long missions and long fights, unless you're very, very good at intercepting. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't take him up as a first rank 4, to be honest, man. Oh, yeah, Hobbit, dude. I'd be very, very tempted if I awaken Killmonger to take him up to rank 4, my dude. But yeah, we'll have to see, mate. We'll have to see. I'm not really in a rush at the moment, because Void is, you know, filling pretty much the gap in my roster that I had before. So I'm super happy we made the decision to take Void up to rank 4 as a 5-star character. It was definitely worth it. Like, he is so insane for those hero reversals, man. And such an MVP for Alliance War. Like, I've been really, really loving playing Void. But, yeah, I don't know. It's like, I'd like Killmonger up there, but at the same time, I know I don't really need him up there at the moment. So, yeah, I'm not too bothered, mate. Have I ever played Monster Hunter? I've played a little bit of it, man. I like, what is it? I've played a little bit of Monster Hunter. It's okay. It's quite interesting. Like, the Monster Hunter world, there's just something about that game that just hasn't really gelled with me. I've been enjoying playing it, but I just don't get the feeling of, like, oh, I'm really, really into it. But I'm more into, like, Dauntless than Monster Hunter, if I'm honest. I think it might be PS4 controls, though. Like, I really love, because, you know, I used to play World of Warcraft all the time, and MMOs, and raid very hardcore, so I love, like, playing stuff on the keyboard, as opposed to using a controller. So yeah, that might be it, but I really like Dauntless, man. I feel like Dauntless is super fun. But I don't know, I feel like, at the same time, I need to give Monster Hunter a bit more of a go, and learn some more stuff if I wanted to get into it. But at the same time, I don't really have the time to properly get into Monster Hunter. So yeah, it's tough one, mate. See, now I've started my own account on this clown fiesta of a game a few days ago, and I've easily learned how to use the level 1 parry. So do you think I should get Stupefy? Oh, definitely, man. Definitely get parry, definitely get dexterity. But have a look at, yeah, just my mastery setups for 2018. If you want to see what I'm running on the free-to-play account, man, that's probably a mastery setup to aim for a relatively up-and-coming player. Because that one doesn't have all the super expensive masteries that the main account does, which are fairly nice to have. Become great at parrying, but I need to work on my intercepts. Even my intercepts are still very slapdash, man. It's a very difficult task to get down consistently. Oh, it's good fun, isn't it, Chris, man? I've been playing just a little bit here and there, like, generally like, you know, an hour or two, maybe 1 or 2 nights a week. It's just kind of a nice break from everything else, really. But I think Dauntless, like, they've been doing a good job of going in the right direction with that game. They seem to really care about the community and the feedback, and just you know, generally want to make the best game that they can. From what it appears like, which I really like, man. I really like developers that are just like, okay, we just want to make the absolute best game that we can, and then monetizing it is going to come second. Because you can tell, especially a lot in like top tier brands and mobile games, it's like, okay, how can we milk the fuck out of absolutely everything, mate? How can we make a ton of money from this? Like, it's money first, and then making the best possible game second. And it's tragic state, man. Tragic state. But hey, I don't know. I really want like a proper big old AAA mobile game to come out that is just focused, that kind of hits the spots that I want in a mobile game, and it's just focused on making the absolute best possible game and not trying to milk it, like, not trying to take the piss constantly. That's what I'm looking for, man. But I don't know if that's too much of a dream. Have I tried Strike Force on mobile? Mate, check the leaderboard. Have a little bit of a scroll down to, you know, have a look in the top 50, mate. You'll find your boy at 30 there. The only reason I'm at 30 on Strike Force is because I've got so many orbs saved up, man. I'm waiting for the second channel to get partnered, and then we're going to do a big orb opening on it. Seatin Man of Marvel Strike Force. So yeah, I'm buzzing for that as well, man. Like, it takes so long to go through the partnership thing on YouTube nowadays. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, even with somebody that doesn't have, like, any strikes on his main account and has been in great standing for many years, oh, I can't get partnered any quicker, mate. It's bloody annoying. Why doesn't Angela bleed with 2 big swords? I have no idea, mate. Absolutely no idea. Because this game doesn't follow any common sense rules, which at the same time, like, the counter argument for it not following any common sense rules is because technically a game like this couldn't follow common sense rules and function. Like, you know, if Rocket Raccoon's getting, like, hit by Hulk, mate, he's just gonna instantly die. Like, if it was following, like, you know, real world interactions. So yeah, mate, it's just you just gotta accept at the end of the day, man, Marvel Contest of Champions is a massive clown fiesta of a video game. Oh crap, mate, got some rubbish matchups here. All mutant. Okay, let's go for, yeah, why not? Let's go for these. Oh, we're brothers, E-Shooter. That's my brother, mate. His name's Roger. He loves a little bit of Marvel Strike Force. I know, Ricochet. YouTube's such a weird company, though, bro. But I guess they have a lot of people under their umbrella. Like, everybody and their mum's trying to be a YouTuber nowadays, mate. Myself included. Oh, wow. What's up, LA Gaming Smith? Dude, I would personally love to hand you this permanent ban on the channel. Welcome to the bin, my friend. Welcome to the bin. Congratulations. Hasty Corvus to rank 4, or Hyperion to rank 5. They're both 4 stars. Yeah, I'd probably take the Hyperion up, unless you, you know, have a lot of value for Corvus in short bursty matchups, because that's the only thing Corvus is good for, the first 20 hits, mate. So when it comes to, you know, the later content and Act 5, Hyperion's like a better champion to invest in. But there's certain stuff that Corvus can be really useful for. But I'd go for the Hyperion, my dude. I think once you... Also, the better you get at the game, the better Hyperion becomes, because there's so much little interesting stuff that you can do with the character, which I really like, man. Hyperion's just super fun. Gonna do You know, I did, what was it, a video on Dr. Voodoo just before I left the other day, and that went down really, really well, man. People really enjoyed watching me just, you know, chat a load of rubbish about Dr. Voodoo and show off a few cool matchups, and just spout out all the knowledge I can. So yeah, we sorted that out, man. I want to do some more for some of the best characters in the game that I haven't, like, done updated videos on in a while. Because people are always like, oh, Seatin, I got this character, mate. Have you got any tips on playing him? So yeah, I can just point to those videos, mate. Who's good for Goldpool, the Hood or Nightcrawler? I mean, both champions will work against him. I think Hood's going to be a lot bit more useful for the utility, but Nightcrawler will have a little bit more damage, so it's got that going on for him. We lost a war by 10 points. Oh, mate. That is a tragic scenario. Just got to get those deaths down, man. Literally by 1. Oh, next time, mate. Ooh, let's go, boys. Let's go. Everybody comment Goldpool. I mean, that's not very constructive, is it, mate? Like, Charles, if you're one of those people that's like, everybody comment this. It's just not helping anyone, mate. Like, I'm just looking up at a load of people typing Goldpool. What's that doing for me, mate? You can have a timeout, mate. Like, we're not having that in this chat, mate. It's so rubbish. Good evening, Seatin. Good weekend. Oh, it hasn't been too bad, my boy. We've just had a wonderful time, mate. Wonderful time down in Bournemouth. I have a real difficult choice to make. Can you help me? I'm able to rank 5 my first 4-star. It's between a duped Vulture and unduped Yondu. Who would I rank up? I wouldn't rank 5 either of those as a 4-star, if I'm honest with you, man. I think there are much, much better tech champions to save up for. Like, I'd save for, you know, like, a Stark and Aunt Spider-Man, a Star-Lord, Infinity War Iron Man, Dr. Octopus, Vision. Who else is pretty up there? Yeah, I think those are kind of the main 5 characters. So yeah, I wouldn't go for him, man. Oh, Ricardo, I guess the new, like, Champion Guide videos are kind of, they're going to aim to be a little bit like Champion of the Day. So yeah, we'll see, man, we'll see. Should I rank up my 4-star Taskmaster? I think I will awaken him from this arena too. I mean, it depends on your other options, mate, and what you're going to be using the resources on, you know, instead of, like, who are your other options? That's the biggest question, man. Because if it's just a question like, should I rank up my 4-star Taskmaster? Maybe, mate. He's a pretty good character. But, there's always the, well, more than often, the element of choice involved. Am I playing on an iPhone or an iPad? I'm playing on an iPhone X, my dude. See, have I tried League of Legends, though? I'm just not that fussed about League, to be honest. Like, I've watched quite a bit of gameplay. It seems fun, but, yeah, just not that fussed. 2,000 units on Goldpool and only 6... Oh, mate. Yeah, those Goldpool crystals, you know, the statistical chance for you to get Goldpool is, like, once in... one gold pull in every, like, 20,000 units, mate. That's such a low drop chance. Like, they really... I mean, everybody wants a bit of a gamble on the gold pool crystals, but once it gets to a certain point, man, once you've, like, just set a bit of a limit for how many you want to go for, and then just be like, nah, I'm done. Because, yeah, that gold pool chance is just so low, mate, that you wanna quit as soon as you possibly can. If I was going to invest in somebody, would it be MODOK or Venom? Out of those two characters, definitely MODOK, my dude. MODOK's got a little bit more going on for him than Venom. But, oh, can you power drain for Indestructible? Indestructible. Wow, sentences, ladies and gentlemen. They're hard to complete. Right, let's throw out a 4 combo here. Right, get him just before his special 2. And then we should try and play a lot better than this and not get clipped. Mate, RIP, boys. RIP. Yo, what is up, Shabab? Hope you're doing well, man. Should I rank 3 Proxima unduped? It depends what other options you have, mate. Well, it's tough to give you a good answer to that question if you don't lay it out properly for me. Maybe. I wouldn't say it's the worst option. But if you got like an Awakened Medusa, maybe you want to take her up instead, mate. Thoughts on this year's E3 games? I mean, The only two games I'm really excited for that came out of E3, which, you know, I knew well before E3, were Kingdom Hearts and Spider-Man PS4. Apart from that, I don't think much else caught my eye. There was some pretty, like, I like seeing all the Tomb Raider stuff, and I liked that, oh crap, what game was it? Is it Far Cry? Something on the Square Enix showcase. Like, the weather elements they had in that little demo and display, man, were actually pretty cool. I was pretty impressed by those. But aside from that, like, I'm not too fussed for the most part. But the new Spider-Man looks insane, man, and that gameplay was so lit. Like, the team behind the new Spider-Man are doing such a good job on the marketing. It's so hype, mate. It looks so hype. Yo, thank you very much, Dej. Appreciate it. Rian, Dominic, hope you're doing well today, lads. Seatin, 5-star Medusa or 5-star Hyperion, both unduped. I'd probably take up Medusa over Hyperion, man, unduped. But I don't know, man. That's the big debate at the moment. Which one is better? And there's a lot of back and forth on that. So yeah, I don't know, it's a little bit of personal preference, man, because they both have a lot of different uses throughout the game, and Hyperion, with Mystic Champions becoming less and less popular in Alliance War, like, he is becoming quite popular for Alliance War offense, especially with all these Medusas and Infinity War Iron Man, with these heavy attack counters, man. He's just an absolute MVP. So yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one, man, but they both got some good value. They're both quite fun to play. Oh, I'm not too fussed about Fallout, man. I can never really get into it. But Spider-Man, I'm looking forward to, man. Spider-Man's going to be such a sick time. Like, the gameplay just looks unreal, mate. So yeah, it's just what I've been looking for absolute decades, mate. There we go. Oh, mate, a beautiful kill. Is Luke Cage good, Seatin? What kind of rhetorical question is this, mate? Number 1. Right, so your two comments, Golden Ninja, are, is Luke Cage good, Seatin? And I just got a 5-star blade. Mate, I'm just saying, bro. That's like, you know, you're definitely giving off the vibes that all you're interested in is a little bit of attention, mate. And you've not come here to ask any genuine questions. So I just feel like you're full of rubbish right now, mate. I've been a Fallout nerd since the beginning. Oh, fair play, mate. Fair play. Yeah, I haven't been a I never, what was it? I never played some of the earlier Fallout games. I played the last one. I enjoyed it for a bit, but I just couldn't really get into it. Don't know, man. I really like kind of big open worlds when they're like full of other players. Like, I'm a massive MMORPG. And I just find games like Fallout, I mean, they're great solo adventure games, but I think it's mainly like my personal preference, not enjoying certain solo adventure games. I guess there are, like, Spider-Man is going to be a solo adventure game, but that's friggin' Spider-Man. I'm just not really fussed with Fallout, to be fair, my dude. You into Smash Bros? I used to play a bit of Smash Bros on the Wii ages ago, man, but I haven't, like, properly looked into it in a good, like, 10 years or so. But everybody was freaking firing off about it on Twitter, so yeah, I don't know. I might have a bit of a gander, mate. I'd love to. Yeah, but the thing is, Golden Ninja, like, I get quite a few people, like, you know, come in chat, they're like, oh, is this obviously, like, good character good? Oh my gosh, you'll never guess, Seatin, I just got the best champion in the game. Like, you don't need to be like that around here, man. Like, we're just chilling, we're having a good time. Like, you don't need to, like, desperately grasp for attention. It just makes you look a little bit thirsty, mate. Oh, my goodness. What do you think about Civil Warrior? He's good for the power drain. Good for the power drain, but in comparison to Vision, he's just gimped Vision, mate. That's all I've ever known Civil Warrior as, because he's always been in the shadow of Vision for what he can do. So yeah, I don't think Civil Warrior, to be honest, would like make that bad of a 6-star champion. But I wouldn't, at the same time, I don't really want to see him in the 6-star Crystal, man, because there are much better characters than what was I? Civil Warrior, yeah, Civil Warrior. Sorry, man, got a little bit lost in chat there, in my line of thought. Hey, Seatin, what do you think the cutoff for Taskmaster will be? I think anything over about 2.5 million, I think should be good, man. I think the pool is going to be quite big. So yeah, you should be alright, man. He's got some interesting heal block too. He does have some interesting heal block too. But, again, just goes back to the whole gimped Vision thing, man. Vision's just so much easier to heal block and power drain on, and a lot more effective at doing both of those things. So, yeah. I really like Civil Warrior's animations, though. I think he's a really cool character. But I just wish he had a little bit more going on for him. That'd be super, super good, man. Oh, mate, I'm dead from this bleed, aren't I? Ugh, crap. Man, Magneto, RIP. If I hadn't have took those hits in the start, we might have been able to recover that, boys. But now we need to play well, man. We need to win these matchups, which aren't on Infinite yet. So the AI is super sluggish, boys. But it's okay. We got Rocket Raccoon here, who actually has some damage, unlike that Magneto boy. Yo, John, thank you very much for the sponsor, man. I appreciate it. Right, let's quickly bait the special 2. Actually, we're not going to bait the special 2. We're going to go in. Come on. There we go. Rocket Raccoon, mate. He doesn't need to wait to bait out. Yo, John, dude, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate you sponsoring the channel. And I want to try, John, I really want to try and pronounce your surname, but I feel like I'm just going to embarrass both myself and you if I do. So I'm not even going to attempt it, man. I'm just going to pay my tribute debt. Right, let's throw in a 5 combo, get a special 2 down. Got the stun here. A. Not too bad, boys. Not too bad at all. Hey, Seatin, I keep getting 2-star champions in the games. Mucking. Okay, cool. Cool, man. Cool. Welcome to Premium Crystals, mate. Like, that's the expected outcome. But, you know, there are plenty of ways, man. You can grind guaranteed 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, and 6-star champions if you're doing the right stuff. Seatin, who's best to 4-star rank up? I have Infinity War, Iron Man, Stark Spider-Man, or Drax. I'd say Stark Spider-Man out of those 3, League. Definitely, mate. Why do I wait till the last hours of the arena to grind milestones? Because I've been away excessively drinking all weekend, mate. That's essentially why. That's pretty much it. Got the answer you're looking for? You can try. I bet it won't be the worst I've heard. Right. I'm gonna... John Schiavanto. Did I get it right there? I feel like that was maybe not right, but, you know, that was a 10 out of 10 effort, mate. A solid one. Frozen Heavyweight calls me a noob in chat. It's not very nice, mate. I'm sure you got better things to do with your Sunday than being a bit of a dick in chat. But, you know, if that's the way you want to live your life, mate, go for it. Go for it. Why not? Should I take Rogue or Red Hulk to 440? I mean, there's a good argument for both characters, to be honest. If you don't have, like, a good way of, yeah, dealing with Mephistos and stuff, I'd maybe go for the Red Hulk. Especially if he's, well, he kind of does need to be awakened for the Mephistos. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say it's a little bit of personal preference out of those two, but I'd maybe lean toward the Red Hulk if I were you. Do I have an updated version connecting your iPhone to OBS with Reflector? I keep on getting a black screen. So I'm just actually using Reflector 2 at the moment because my capture card has sucked. But Reflector 2 is actually, I don't know, the performance on iPhone X, mate, is great. Barely tell. But yeah, it's working fine for me on the latest updated version, so I'm not too sure. But I have had, like, I get all sorts of, like, random problems with stuff like Reflector and also capture cards. So yeah, mate, it's just all of the fun. Come on. Hopefully this should be enough. Oh, no, I thought we hit him right at the end. Oh, what a cheeky intercept there. Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Oh, thank you very much, the Gaming Cheeseburger. Oh, okay. Scaviato. Scaviato. There we go. I probably said that wrong as well, John. But dude, thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate the support. And I hope you appreciate this this solid effort, man, to try and expand my vocabulary a little bit. A little bit. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. I love your videos. Subscribe to the channel, and I've been watching you ever since you started your channel. Oh, thank you very much, The Gaming Cheeseburger. Dude, I'm pretty sure, actually, I remember you from back in the day. Because I do get some people that comment, being like, you know, Seatin, I've been watching you all the time, mate. I'm always on your videos in the comments. And I'm like, I've never seen you before. And I just have to, like, nod along. But I'm pretty sure I remember you back, like, way in the day from the bedroom streams, man. So, yeah, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. What's the best way to grind ISO? Get 4-star champions, a lot of them. Try and get as many as you possibly can, man. Just keep on duplicating them, and that's the best way, man. Just maximize your champion intake. Seeing as 4-star Archangel any good? Of course he is, mate. Of course he is. Have you even played the character once? Just got to spam those heavy attacks, man, and then we're sorted. Oh, is that all you've got, Frozen Heavyweight? That's a little bit disappointing, mate. I'll battle you, Seatin. I lost. Your blade is so strong. Oh, mate, he's quite good, isn't he? Old Wesley Snipes defending the fort, defending the top dons there. So, yeah, love him, mate. But who knows? Hopefully we can get a 6-star Sabertooth up there. That'd be so sick. Hey, Seatin, you remember, right? Zach, do I remember you? Yeah, you're super familiar, dude. So I've seen you on the live stream quite a bit. I think it's that Xbox logo in your name, man. Definitely. Yo, Carl, thank you very much, man. I'm glad you got some use out of that Domino video. That was a pretty fun one to make, man. I enjoy sitting down and, you know, making those how to fight champions and interesting use videos. They take quite a bit more time, but I find, you know, they're always quite good, man. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it and learned a few things. Duke Games. Oh, mate, I remember that Rocket Raccoon avatar you got going on there. Hope you're doing well, mate. Is Unawakened Voodoo good? Nah, man. Have a look at the Voodoo video we did literally just a few days ago on the channel. If you want to know all of the stuff about Dr. Voodoo, that video will clue you in, mate. It'll get you informed. You'll know all the stuff. How many units roughly do you think is needed for a first clear in Labyrinth of Legends with a rank 5 5-star blade? And you've got a rank 4 5-star magic as well. Don't know. There's so much variance when it comes to Labyrinth with like random stuff like evades and also your skill level as well. So it's always hard to say for sure. But it shouldn't really be more than about 3,000 with Blade. But yeah, depends also what your stash is looking like. Especially leading up to Labyrinth of Legends, you want to try and save stuff like as many free crystals as possible. So yeah, it depends what your resource stash looks like. But I'd say at least 3,000. Just have that on stash, and you should be pretty good after that. Okay, are we going to be able to get the final milestone with this next matchup? I think we have to do one more, and then I think we're good, lads. So we're not doing too bad. How did I get all those 5 stars? Oh, mate, 2 and a bit years of playing, and quite a bit of money. Well, not, have many 5 stars been brought with money? Not that many. It's mainly just like, I'll probably say about like 10% of my 5-star roster has probably been brought by money. But aside from that, mate, it's just a lot of playing and just doing everything in the game. And we have a guide on how to farm 5-star characters, which was done at the start of the year. If you want to check that out on the channel, it talks all the ways to grind through the 5-star shards on a monthly basis. Luke Cage, your bidded cap, unduped for rank 4, aiming for Act 5 completion. Ooh, damn. I can tell you that Luke Cage is going to be a really, really solid option. I think Captain America is also a really good option as well if you can play him. But out of the two, maybe Captain America's a bit better. But Luke Cage definitely has his matchups as well. Dunno. I'm not proficient enough in Captain America Infinity War yet to give you a solid answer on that. But I can tell you Luke Cage is going to be really, really good for Act 5. They're both good options to have up there. Maybe I'd take the Luke Cage up, because he's quite good for all the annoying bleed paths, and those can be quite a massive pain in the ass. Yo, thank you very much, Night Reaver. Appreciate the kind of words, man. Glad to hear you're doing well, my dude. Is this stream from McDonald's? Because I'm loving it. Daniel, you're giving me the comments I want to read today, man. I appreciate not only the compliments, mate, but also the terrible puns as well, man. 10 out of 10. There we go. Is it worth throwing money into this game? No. That's pretty much it, mate. Unless there's like a really, really ridiculous offer, most of the time the answer is no. Like, I get the most enjoyment on this game on my free-to-play account, man. Just grinding about and doing all sorts of stuff and playing as smart as possible. But yeah, you really don't need to spend money on this game to get a lot of stuff done. And a lot of, you know, anytime you drop money, this game is like 100% like fully set up now to milk whales with the offers, so you're just not getting like any decent value from money spent. Like, everything's just wet, so overpriced, man, so overpriced. Oh crap, let's swap these two around. So yeah, unless you have like a lot of money to spend and you still want to get relatively nothing, that's probably not a great idea. My boy, is MCOC still worth playing? I think so. If you're going to play MCOC, my advice would be, like, just play it for enjoyment. Play it super, super casually. So, kind of like what I do on my free-to-play account, where you just do the stuff that you want to do. You don't get caught up in the rat race of the game. You don't really need to worry about stuff like Alliance Quest, Alliance War. Just don't bother with Arena unless you really, really want to do it, or very quickly grind out some early milestones. But yeah. Like, MCOC is one of those games that you don't have to keep up with the rat race. I think there's a lot of base level enjoyment on it. And if you're just smashing out stuff like uncollected 100% every month, I feel like there's quite a lot of enjoyment to be had in the game. And just kind of progressing through a lot of the story stuff at your own pace. So yeah, I still think MCOC is worth playing. I just don't think it's overly worth spending money on at the moment. But I think it does, you know, one of the conflictions is I do think MCOC, in terms of mobile games, does offer one of the most satisfying progression and free-to-play experiences going through. If you know if you know, you've got a good guide and you know what stuff you're trying to do and you can learn how to play and you can get good and you don't get, like, insanely unlucky with the characters. But even so, man, like, when we started off on the free-to-play account, we didn't have the best luck at all. Like, it did take quite a few months for the luck to really kick in on the free-to-play account. I think it was around January that it started getting pretty insane. Plus, we had, like, additional stuff on the free-to-play account, like Luke Cage getting buff. Like, that was such a big help for the free-to-play account as well. Because when we first got Luke Cage, man, it was our first ever 5-star on that account. That was back when he was terrible, mate, like the worst character in the game. But now he's one of the best, arguably. If Seatin is a man of legend, why does he milk himself so much? I don't need to do that, mate. Like, I mean, I can assume from that comment you know absolutely nothing about my personal life, so we'll leave it at that. Hey Seatin, low run with a rank 4 blade. Who do you bring and any mastery advice? Oh, ideally if you got a Stark Spider-Man at rank 4, I'd bring him as well. Mastery advice is kind of deep wounds, just all the, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's like, you know, you don't need to have, but it's super nice to have. But you don't really need any super special mastery setup, just in my opinion, going into Labyrinth of Legends. Sure, like, stuff like Assassins is really helpful, Deep Wounds is really helpful, but it's also a lot of units to spend as well. So yeah, I'd try and bring in, like, another rank 4 option for the bleed immune fights, because else that Colossus is going to be a very, very, very long fight. However, you know, Blade does take care of some of the worst matchups very, very quickly, so he's quite good for that. Exactly. It's a relatively free-to-play friendly game. For just, like, getting through the game and enjoying the game, obviously, if we're having a look at, like, the top 1% of Alliance War, that's definitely not free-to-play friendly, unless you're a very hardcore grinder and have been playing the game a very long time. But then again, you don't need to, you know, it's just a constant, like, carrot on the stick rat race of, you know, new exciting top-tier thing comes out, you know, just add the next number onto whatever resource. like 5-star characters, 6-star characters, you know, T4, T5, just keep on up and up, you know, milk those whales, mate, keep that rat race going. That's how mobile games function, mate. Oh, sorry about that, Dominic. Yeah, I need to sort that out, Chris. Again, I've just got back from a weekend of drinking, man. Like, I haven't got anything updated. Just wanted to get grinding as quickly as we possibly could, my dude. Oh, I've got nothing to open today, PJ. Nothing of interest, man. We're saving up there. It's going to be an opening in 48 hours time on Tuesday, man. Going for a 6-star featured, so you might want to be there. See, I think you're the best at this Clown Fiesta of the game. I'm definitely not the best, mate. I'm all right. Same in the, I'm definitely in the top 50% of players, man. Definitely in the top 50%. But who knows, boy? Who knows? What do I think of the T2 offer? Mate, I'd love to pay 100 quid to get 1/4 of the T2 I need to take a single character up to rank 4. Like, I'd love it. Great. Don't know, man. Like, I'm not fussed. It's like clearly a whale milking offer, man. I know some people were like super, well, the whales were super excited about it, man. But I'm just like, nah. It's got a nice chunk of gold as well to further entice people in. It's got a million gold slapped in there. It's like, man, they know, man. They know people are thirsty for gold. That's a little icing on the cake. Get people quite excited about that. Hurry up, Seatin, it's almost over. Oh, mate, we're going to make this easy. It's going to be an absolute breeze, my dude. I'm not worrying about anything at all. You know it, Chris. It's all about that. Yo, it's all good, Swashbuckler. Dude, thank you very much for the super chat, man. I do appreciate it. Yo. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really, dude, anything, man, just helps me. Like, it all goes in the money pot for moving out and getting my own house, man. And like $3, that is the equivalent of about 1,500 views, man, which is an assload of people to watch my YouTube videos. So I really do appreciate it, man. When am I doing another account? Or probably at the start of next month, maybe, for both of the accounts. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. Top 50%, aiming high, I see. You gotta put that bar low to avoid disappointment, quick shot. So, you know, I have a Science Awakening gem with a 4-star Luke Cage rank 4. Should I use it on Luke Cage or save the gem till I get my 4-star Void? My friends told me Void and Luke Cage. I mean, there's a lot more value from Void. Like, Void really does need to be awakened. Like, Luke Cage, you can play him unawakened, but his awakened ability is super nice to have. I would say it depends. If you're grinding for Void in Arena 1 round, then I'd save the gem for Void, but you could grind for Void in Arena both rounds if you have the time and awaken him that way as well. And then just use the gem on Luke Cage. If they're 2 characters you really want to invest a lot into, like, maybe a good idea to do that. But depends on how you want to play it, man. Yo, what is up, Narek? Dude, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the first stream, my dude. We're the top 3 characters. Probably Blade, Starknaut, Spider-Man, and Ghost Rider. Maybe. But there are a lot of other matchups where other characters, I would say, come into the equation. So yeah, but for the most part, just, what is it? Yeah, Blade and Starknaut, Spider-Man. Medusa's pretty up there as well. Hyperion as well, man. He's pretty good. Archangel in certain matchups can be the best character. When did I get my soundproofing done? Ages ago, man. But it's super easy. Soundproofing hack. Just order like 24 foam panels off Amazon and just get some like sellotape, some what are we? Super strength tape, something like that, or some like glue. Forgot we used a mixture, man, and it works, boys. It works. Oh, what is up, my man, Steven Jackson? Mate, I haven't seen you in days. My dude, hope you're well. Who to take up to rank 5 as a first out of Medusa, Cage, Voodoo, and Blade? I would say it's probably between the Medusa and Blade out of those 2 characters. Personally, I'd go for the Blade. I've got a rank 5 Blade, mate. I went for him. I've never looked back. Such a great character. to have up there. So yeah, man, personally I recommend the Blade. I don't think there's really like any wrong answer there. You know, there could also be arguments made for Luke Cage and Voodoo, and I know people that have taken those characters up and been very happy with their decision to do so. So yeah, all decent options in my opinion, man, but personally I go for the Blade with Medusa as maybe the second option there. Yo, what's up, Hush? Dude, thank you very much for the super chat as well. My iPad broke, so I can't play Contest of Champions anymore. I'll still watch and support though. Is there a Taskmaster arena? Yeah, it's on right now, man. This one, and also the round of next week. If you can find a device, man, be good to cop a Taskmaster. But if not, my dude, thank you so much for the support, man, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more Taskmasters in the sea. How long are we going to be streaming for? Probably about another 25 minutes, man, till the end of this arena. Gonna try and get the gold in the 2 and 3 star arena, but maybe I do need to speed up the grind a little bit more if we want to get that. Have I heard of this unholy triumvirate? Is that it's like a little Joe coined, man? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they do synergize really well, man, those 3 characters. Void, Killmonger, and Sabretooth, because you get the regeneration on Void. Killmonger, what does Void get actually? No, Void gets the regeneration. Killmonger gets a chance to shrug off debuffs, and then I think Sabretooth gets the is it the what ability accuracy reduction on debuff synergy. I think that might be the one. I forgot exactly though. But yeah, I know they have some good synergies together, man. I want to get that 4 or 5 star Sabretooth so badly, though. So hopefully we can pull that. Actually, the 6 star one, man, is what we're going for next Tuesday. So fingers crossed, boys. That'd be so sick. Yo! Oh, Reza, we're working toward it, man. I think I'm going to start making a bit more of a push next week as well. Because especially like this last week, I've been very caught up, you know, doing all the stuff related to the new event. So yeah, we've had a lot to smash out there, but I think next week, man, because I really want to get 100% Act 5 done, and also Labyrinth before 12 months on the free-to-play. That's what would be sweet, man. Right, let's throw another 5 combo, and there we go. Not too bad, mate. Hey, what is up, Charles? Hope you're doing well, man. At what point in my YouTube career did I start doing it full time? Oh my gosh, Rhett. I mean, that's it's a little bit of a weird question, because I tried to do it once when I was playing MMOs and failed, but ever since I started Marvel Contest of Champions, I figured out in the first 3 months that I could do it full time. But yeah, that was back in the day, man, where there was like not really anybody else doing YouTube. There was a much smaller scene. I think there were like barely 10 MCOC YouTubers when I started doing it, and now there's easily like 100, 150 that are quite actively doing YouTube videos. But actually maybe a little bit more than that now. Yeah, because they're like every day, man, I discover like somebody new doing MCOC YouTube. Got a lot of people trying to come up, mate, trying to make some of those dollars playing Marvel Contest of Champions. But can you blame them, boys? Certainly not. Any idea when they are planning to update the champion pool in Arena? I realized we fight the same champions over and over again. I have no idea, man. Arena is just a very tedious, boring grind fest for the most part. So yeah, that's all I ever expect from it. Right, just to double check, I just want to see exactly where the gold is at in this arena. Okay, it's on this milestone here. So we should just need to do like a few more matchups of the top teams, and I think we should get there. Because we're getting to that 3 times multiplier. But boy, oh boy, are we going to have to be fast if we want that 3-star one. So many damn YouTubers. Yeah, man, there's a lot of people out there now. But it's good, man, it's good. I like the element of, like, one of the things that really motivated me, right, when I was starting off YouTube, because I realized I'm so heavily motivated by, like, competition. Like, if somebody's going hard, I get inspired to go harder on the YouTube game. And I think especially when I was starting out, Texas Hitman, me and him were always head-to-head, man. Like, we were going so hard at making MCOC video content. And then Texas Hitman, like, he just dropped out, mate. He just went off the scene. Like, just disappeared. So, yeah, not too sure what happened to him, mate. But it was good fun. And there are, like, I think most people just do their own thing for the most part nowadays. Like, everybody's kind of fallen into their own little niche, and I think the community works quite nicely. because there's a little bit of overlap on stuff, and I see YouTubers all the time trying to, do series that everybody else is doing. But I think it's cool that a lot of the top YouTubers in this game like have their own like niches and stuff that people are known for. Yeah, it just makes it super fun, mate. Oh, you definitely know, Chris. Staying up for 72 hours grinding that Deadpool, mate. You're an absolute madman. Would love to see me interview for... I'm gutted I didn't... Like, I on New York Comic Con last year, I went for the off-camera interview because I wanted to have, like, a real talk with one of the, like, top guys at Kabam. And we had, like, a really nice chat, man. It was a good time. But, yeah, I don't know. I wish I recorded that, man. It would have been... It would have... yeah, would have been fun, man. Would have been fun. Because, yeah, one of the questions that I asked during that off-camera interview, was what was the reason behind putting Evade in Labyrinth of Legends? And the answer I got initially was, well, we wanted to stay true to the Realm of Legends design, which has Evade in. And I was like, no, it doesn't. He's like, I'm pretty sure it does. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. Trust me, mate. And then we hashed out for a little bit on that one. I was like, dude, trust me, man. I've done Realm of Legends. I got so many Realm of Legends videos. Just take the L on this one, mate. Like, Realm of Legends doesn't have Evade. And then I was like, what are your thoughts on getting rid of Evade in Labyrinth of Legends? And the response was like, what was it? Well, we want to do something that's fair to the players that have already completed Labyrinth of Legends. So, we're open to it. Which, I don't know, man. The more I think back to that, man, the more I just got piled off for like half an hour. Oh, my gosh. Madman status confirmed. I'm a mad lad, mate. Absolute mad lad. Oh, 100%. I think there are a lot of different personalities. Everybody has quite a different way of looking at everything, and it really depends actually. Because I don't know, from like patch to patch, there'll be all sorts of stuff that like certain YouTubers aren't happy about. I think generally speaking, I'm the most grumpy YouTuber when it comes to stuff. I think I bitch about stuff quite a bit, but also rightfully so recently, or at least in my opinion, rightfully so. I might be wrong. I might be a complete idiot, but Assassin's Assignments, mate, oh, complete dog shit. And this month's event has definitely fallen very, very short. So yeah, everybody's got all sorts of different perspectives, but it's good, man. It's good to have a wide spectrum of views on MCOC. I think Kabam should add more maps with every month event. I think they should. What do I want to see more? What do you mean by more maps, man? You need to elaborate on that one. That's a little bit of a vague request there, I would say. How do you get confirmed as a Mad Lad, mate? Oh, you gotta have, what is it? Got down a couple of WKDs, mate. You got a shotgun a WKD, mate, and you're the maddest lad around. That's how you gain Mad Lad status. 100% confirmed, mate. What's good about Sabretooth? Oh, he has some awesome damage, man. Just ramps up and up and up. And with a certain synergy, he can get 100% ability accuracy reduction whenever he fires off a debuff, which allows him to bypass stuff like Masochism. But the damage on Sabretooth, man, can be very, very hype. And it can build up from fight to fight and just transfer across. So yeah, he's a bit of an interesting one, but just very, very fun to play, to be honest. And he's got very similar animations to Starkanaut Spider-Man, who is a very smooth character. Seatin, bigger hype for you, Fallout or Elder Scrolls 6? If none of those tickle your fancy, what was your hands down show winner? So my hands down show winner, man, is friggin' the new Spider-Man game. It looks so sick. Was that actually anything announced on Elder Scrolls 6? Like I didn't think there was any gameplay on it. Like, I'm not really that fussed with Fallout. I saw the Elder Scrolls game that's coming to mobile though, and I've registered for the early access for that and pre-ordered that on the download, even though it's a free-to-play game. I'm very interested for that game, man. Like, I'm curious about that one, but at the same time, I'm a little bit worried that it's just going to be rubbish. Because, I don't know, I watched the combat, and it didn't seem insane, but I don't know. It was a little bit hard to tell. Might be one of those things that doesn't look so great, but when you play it, you're like, oh my gosh, this is super fun. And that's sometimes the way when it comes to mobile games. Right, we have 18 minutes, boys. Can we smash out this one in the 3-star arena? But hey, are we up to date on everything, boys? There we go. Right, Rupert Dennis. Dude, thank you so much, man. Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well today, my dude. Okay, let's jump in this 3-star arena. And boys, we need to rinse this one out so quickly. Is this 3-star? Are we in the 3-star one now? Okay, let's go. Top characters. Fully maxed out 3 stars. Let's do it, boys. It was a 32-second Caesar, which hyped me more than most E3 reveals. Dude, I haven't even seen the 30-second teaser. So yeah, gotta check that one out, man. But I'm interested, because I really, like, Skyrim was just one of the games that just absolutely blew me away the first time, like, I sat down and played it, man. Like, I remember sitting down for a few hours and getting to that point where you first, you first encounter that dragon. And it was so insane, man. I was like, dude, I've never seen a dragon like this. This dragon's, like, movements are so fluid. I feel like I'm properly fighting a dragon here. So yeah, it was super, super fun. I really enjoyed it. Because all the dragons that I fought before that in video games were generally like in World of Warcraft, where they just stand there. You know, they'd be a fairly bog-standard NPC. But the way that this dragon was jumping all over the place and breathing fire, I was like, holy crap, mate. This is a friggin' fight. Just tearing all these people apart. So yeah, I think Skyrim did such a banging job with their dragons initially. It was really, really cool. So yeah, I'm excited, man. Excited for Elder Scrolls 6, whatever that turns out to be. But I can't say that I'm the biggest Elder Scrolls nerd, or that I've been following the game for ages, or that I know a lot about the game, because I don't. I'm just winging it, boys. I'm just winging it. Looking for some more dragons to fight. If the game has sick dragons, I'm down, mate. Just take my money. Like, I will pay to fight some good dragons. Spyro the Dragon is the only dragon we should be talking about. Spyro's an OG, mate. He's a good lad, you know? He's just jumping about, being a purple dragon, living his best life. You know how it is, mate. Let's go for a little bit of Crossbones, get a bit of Angela in the mix. Not too bad, boys. Kabam should buff Punisher 2099 with Bleed. I'd like to see a few buffs to Punisher 2099. I think he could definitely use some. Did I try? I've never played Dark Souls, actually, man. So I would not know what the remastered one is like. But I'm interested to play Dark Souls. Is one of those games that I'd like to try. I just don't really have the time to, like, get into at the moment. Because just outside, you know, my main hobby of, like, going out and binge drinking is just so incredibly time consuming at the moment. So yeah, that's been keeping me occupied outside of MCOC. Like, at the moment, I'm playing both MCO... You know, I've got MCOC, both accounts. Got to keep up the grind on those. Also playing very top tier in Marvel Strike Force. And looking at... well, ladies and gentlemen, we might have some interesting stuff coming on the channel later this month. Which I've been in talks with a company about. A brand new game. We'll have to see, boys. We'll have to see. Maybe it might be interesting. Maybe it might not. We'll have to see, boys. You should look up the 80s Marine Corps commercial about fighting a dragon. It's false advertising at its finest. Oh, mate, tweet at me, quick shot. I'm interested to have a little bit of a look at that. But yeah, man, Skyrim for the dragons. I'm 100% down for that, boys. Oh, I just landed on a 4-star Killmonger. Oh, my gosh. Congratulations, Shabab. Oh, mate, I'd appreciate that Carnage buff big time, Chris. I'm 100% with you, man. Yeah, I've heard that Dark Souls is some really, really good stuff. Again, I'd love to try it, man. I just don't really have the time to commit at the moment. Once you get good, yeah, it's like that with like most like heavy skill-based games. If I want to play a heavy skill-based game, like I want the time to dedicate to getting good at it and like learning stuff and watching all the video guides. Because, you know, if you just go in blind and just rage at everything, you're not really going to enjoy it too much. So just got to spend the time getting good. There should be a new Black Panther from a solo movie. Maybe there might be at some point, man. But yeah, I'd like to see a, what is it, like Infinity War Black Panther, man. Just for that, the fully like charged up suit. That'd be super awesome. Pulled a 5-star Sabretooth. Oh, mate, congratulations. I wouldn't say Sabretooth is really worth a Class Awakening gem, to the best of my knowledge, just because I don't think he really needs to be awakened. Unless you want him for Alliance War defense, then benefits from the gem, but I'd save it for somebody, in all honesty, more like an Archangel. It's gonna give you a little bit more benefit on that gem, or maybe a future insane gold tier mutant champion. But yeah, I'm not of the belief that Sabretooth necessarily needs to be awakened to be a super, super good character. Oh, mate, B. Daniels, that is so annoying, man. I feel you have to fight those stun immune 5-star Nightcrawlers all the time just before node 24 in Alliance War. Super annoying, especially with Bane on, man. But yeah, I'm getting alright at changing that stance, but I mainly use Dr. Voodoo, actually, for fighting Nightcrawlers in Alliance War. But it takes a bit of a while to get up. Yo, what's up, Kanze? How long's the stream been? Oh, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes so far, my dude. We are just trying to get to 80,000 in 12 minutes, which I think should be possible. Yeah, definitely with some maxed out characters, so we should be alright. But, yeah, I need to keep my head down, man. I need to keep grinding. And then we've smashed out, what is it, 4 arenas to the first 3 milestones in just under an hour and a half, which ain't too bad, boys. It's a nice stack of gold to add to the pile. Kind of waiting for maybe some of the next 5-star openings to rank up characters, but I might take up Hyperion soon, because we got him awakened when we pulled the Void, so I don't really have too much of a use for him at rank 3, but might go on Alliance War Defense for diversity. And he's quite fun to play, and a little bit better than my 441, but because of the fact that he's not like an insane upgrade, you know, I'm not like, oh, I definitely need a Hyperion right now. But it'd be nice to have, man. Definitely nice to have another Hyperion up there. Is 3-star Nightcrawler worth maxing out? You don't really need to max out 3-star Nightcrawler, to be honest. So yeah, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't max out any 3-star champions unless they're like crazy, crazy gold tier and are gonna like really improve your gameplay and allow you to get through pieces of content that you're struggling with. Yeah, you get 4-star champions just so early on in the game now that there's not much of a reason to max out 3-star champions anymore. Did I see your craziness on Gold Paul's crystals on Twitter? You opened 620 to get Gold Paul. Good news. I've got over 10 million gold now. Did you get really, really lucky there, mate? Oh my gosh. 10 million gold. My goodness. B. Daniels, you went out for those crystals, man. Hopefully you got a gold pool in there to show as well. But at least you helped solve the gold problem a little bit. It sounds like you got some quite decent gold rolls from that. Or actually, oh, if it's 10 million before, yeah. How many did you get from that opening, man? I've 2 4-stars. Does that say enough? Well, yeah, you're fairly early on then, Def. I'll probably take up the 3-star Medusa. If they're rubbish 4-stars, man, and you got that 3-star Medusa awakened, like, she's going to be a pretty useful character for the progression. So yeah, take her up as high as you can, my dude. Just because Medusa is one of those characters, man, that is easily top 10 in the game right now. So yeah, I wouldn't feel too much hesitance in, you know, investing in the 3-star one if you are very, very early on. Oh my gosh. Oh, John, I know so many people that were really hyped for Carnage. This was back when you used to have like the 15k featured crystal for a brand new champion as well. I remember, like, once Carnage was released, there were so many people on Twitter like tweeting me photos of them going for a 5-star Carnage and getting him, and then like a couple of hours later, like messages from the same people being like, this was such a mistake, man. This is such a mistake. And then those people were like equally really, really gutted when Stark and Aunt Spider-Man came around and they had spent all their stuff on Carnage. Oh my goodness, what a clown fiesta, boys. Do I like Oasis? I like a little bit of Oasis, man. Haven't really listened to too much of them. It's Wonderwalls by Oasis, right? Or am I just being a complete idiot? But whoever plays Wonderwall, man, that is always firing off at every single party I go to, man. Gets that point in the night, everybody's super drunk, Wonderwall comes on, you know, it's all over, boys. It's all over. Yeah, Taskmaster, when he's awakened, he's got a high signature level and played correctly, he's a really, really good character. You got to meet all those criteria first. I'm sick of grinding. I've done this 6 months. Well, you don't need to grind anything necessarily if you don't want to, man. Just take the game at your own pace. Just play the content you want to play. Or if you really just don't enjoy playing any aspect of the game at all, you can quit, mate. Your life is in your own hands, Max Collins. You can do whatever you want, mate. How good do you think is the normal 4-star Hulk? He's only 4-star right now. He's a really good 4-star to get as your first one, my dude. Because that stun is super, super valuable. So yeah, great character to have as your first 4-star. You know, that stun and also the poison immunity just makes him very, very useful throughout the game. So yeah, man, decent to get early on. Oh yeah, don't look back in anger as well, man. That's a sick one. Is that a line? Don't look back in anger. Is that a line in Wonderwall? Oh my gosh. I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest Oasis fan out there. I've just heard them a little bit when they've come on at parties. Like my knowledge of music growing up, because I have some friends who were born into you know, they have families where their parents are like really, really into music. But my parents, they've never been like too fussed with music. So we always just used to listen to the car radio and stuff. So I don't know like a lot of like old rock and metal and stuff like that. I haven't been properly cultured, properly educated. Just listen to whatever's playing on Radio 1, man. Capital or whatever. Which I remember from my younger years was just a lot of all sorts, really, mate. Oh my gosh. Just awakened my 4-star Red Hulk on the free-to-play. He will be your first rank 5. Decent, man. Yeah, Red Hulk packs quite a good punch. I've seen some awesome gameplay. Blue Marvel does some really, really good Red Hulk gameplay if you're looking to see some pimped out stuff. Should I try to get my 6-star Luke Cage to rank 2 since I've been saving, or wait? I mean, it's an option, man. I'd say out of all the basic characters, he's arguably the best one to take up to rank 2, at least in my opinion. So yeah, if you want to take him up in the future, maybe. But it's up to you, man, because those rank 2 6-stars, they're quite expensive. You know, it's like, it's 3 T5 basic instead of 2 of them. And I think it's a little bit more T2 alpha as well. So yeah, it's a tough one, man. In the short term, it's not a good decision. But in the longer term, it might be. We'll have to see. Do I still think a Skill Awakening gem is worth putting into Gwenpool? If you're going to play Gwenpool, and if you're fairly early on, and she's going to have a lot of value, then yes, I would say so. But it depends what you want to use that Gwenpool for, really. Like, you can still, in a lot of scenarios, you don't really need Gwenpool awakened, but it depends if you know, an awakened Gwenpool is going to be valuable to your roster. Like, there's definitely a perspective for it and an argument for it, but I think the main skill candidate for a gem is Blade, and Killmonger's pretty up there as well. So is Taskmaster, and maybe Massacre might be quite up there as well, but Gwenpool, gonna have to see. Like, she's still a pretty good one to do. Cap World War II can beat Mordo while he is stunned, or is it only Classic Cap can do? I think it's only... Oh, how does that interaction work? It's something to do with fatigue, right? Like, I don't think Mordo can evade while fatigued, so it might only be Classic Cap that can do that. So yeah, I think it is only Classic Cap that can hit into a stunned Mordo, to the best of my knowledge. Sentry good, he's alright, mate. There are much better science characters in the game, though. Oh, I hope soon, Thomas. I'm almost done with Chapter 1, Act 4, but I feel like I have nothing to show for it. That's the thing. Like, going through Act 4, man, it takes a while. You should definitely, in terms of Act 4, because it's very, very long and not very rewarding, just get the initial completion done as soon as possible. Don't worry about doing 100%. Just get through that as quickly as you can, man. Do the initial completion. And once you 100% master mode every month, like the main big rewards in this game to expand your roster significantly are when you can 100% uncollected every month, and then you can get like almost a 5-star every month, start getting like a 6-star shards, like 2 4-stars from that as well. Like, your roster will start growing rapidly once you get the collector down, and you can get uncollected every month. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're done with that, right? Did we claim the final gold milestone? Right. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I have had a pretty chill live stream today. Again, sorry if I've been a little bit low on the energy, boys. This hangover, man, is weighing me down. But I'm about to go have some dinner, mate, and we will be on top form next week for making some videos. So I'm very much looking forward to that. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in today's live stream. If you did enjoy it, feel free to smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But apart from that, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next week on the channel.